What's up, guys? So we have a little bit of a game breaking glitch here that Hotshot showed me and actually Geo encountered by accident, and she was talking about it in Discord, but she had no idea how. So we are on Begano 1. Let's do a TLJ up here. So we're gonna come over here, and as we know, I came straight here. I did not get BD1, and as we know, the map tutorial is here. We're just gonna go ahead and run straight into the map tutorial. And since we don't have BD1, it's like bugs out, right? And it tries to open the map. As you can see in the top left of my screen, there is a little save objective symbol. So like normally this would be a soft lock. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna quit to title screen. And now this glitch persists through all save files until you exit the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Begano 1. As you can see, the symbol on the top left is still there. And we are going to head back to where we were. Our TLJ. Now, our enemies are going to completely ignore us. They will not attack. They will just stand there. Certain enemies, like stormtroopers, will still shoot at you. And if you attack an enemy, they will attack back. And I will show you a glaring issue. Like, this really wouldn't be useful on any percent. I mean, you can do it, you know, and then quit out. And then load up your Raqqa save file, and then, like, it's persists throughout the entire game. You can see the symbol is still in the top left. And here we are. You're going to head to Trilla. See, as you can see, this stormtrooper is shooting me, but and you still take damage, but these guys just ignore me. I don't know why the ranged enemies still attack you. And I'm not using any cheats or anything like that. This is just a glitch. So let's get this Pnash Skip with no timer. The boss. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna wait until I see a certain area, like right about here, and I'm gonna bonk on some walls, and I'm gonna grab that shit. Now, let's set this to Jedi Grandmaster. And that strategy works really well, bonking on those walls. And you can see the ground, Cal will start clipping into the ground, and that's where you want to start your jump into the wall. It's a very small gap that you're actually jumping over. Actually, I switched it to Jedi Grandmaster, but then I went back to story before the encounter started because of the ability to regenerate force. So she's just going to stand here. She's not going to attack you. And obviously we know this is slower. But what we're going to do is, I mean, she's going to like parry and then like basically can't hit her. So we're going to slow her, hit her, slower, hit her. And then eventually we're going to get to the point where we like literally cannot hit her. She's just gonna keep doing this. Actually hit her when my force comes back. Oh, well, you can just do that. Just wait for your force. But on Grandmaster, what I was doing is TLJing up to the top because you don't have force, obviously. So I'll show you what I did on Grandmaster. Okay. So yeah, like all the bosses stand there. Iron Sister, Malicos is super aggressive for some reason, and Trilla. But like when you attack them, they will attack you back. They will do their red attacks. So it takes longer to kill them. So I'm gonna use my force. Only do it twice. And then she's gonna Try and get her in the corner here. All right, she's in the corner. And then we are going to TLJ here and then up here. And then we have to wait a little bit of time. She's going to look down like that. And then we can hit her with a death well. And we're gonna... Well, also it's worth mentioning that you cannot die. I tried TLJing over the gap and trying to kill myself, but you can't. So you have to do this. So again, we're watching her head when she looks down. Execute, and unfortunately, to do it one more time. TLJ up here, and we wait for her to look down, and we hit her with one more execute, and then it'll trigger the QT. And obviously it's a lot slower and it's kind of cheesy for Grandmaster, but boss fights take even longer, so like honestly, like it's not even really worth doing. I literally played through the whole game with this bug, so, and it's pretty much pointless. Like, these guys still shoot at me. All ranged enemies still attack you. Like, obviously the melee ones are ignoring me. But you're gonna see here in a second that Malicos completely ignores the bug and doesn't give a fuck and just goes all in like he normally would. That's it. It's probably the best example of it, because if you don't do what I just did on Grandmaster, she's like literally complete softlock unkillable until I realized that you can do that. You can load up any save file, it'll still persist. All the enemies will not attack you, and as long as you don't replace the original save file or exit the game, this glitch will persist throughout the entire game. So enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.